The Apple of My Eye by chps1-4. Chapter 1 Prologue. Get back here, you thieving varmint! Applejack cried as she galloped after a raccoon. The raccoon had stolen one of her prized apples. They were all her prized apples. Her hoofs thundered against the dirt road. I got you now, you varmint! She said in a southern accent as she was quickly gaining on the raccoon. She'd get to a stop as a point blocked her path, her ruddy blood mane covering a piece of her face. Oh, hey, Rarity! After she stared at the pony who blocked her path. Oh, yes, hello, Applejack, dearie. I'm just busy to get some farm life inspiration, Rarity said proudly in a big city accent. Oh, don't let me stop, y'all. Carry on. Applejack stepped aside to let the white unicorn walk past. Come on, Spike, Rarity called behind her as the little green and purple dragon followed her, his eyes spilling out love. Look at him, he worships the ground she walks on. Applejack thought with an amused glance at Spike. She suddenly remembered the raccoon. She stared wildly around her, trying to pinpoint the varmint. Darn, she said, her thick country accent laid on with every word she raised to catch up with Rarity and Spike. She straightened her head and asked Rarity, So, Rarity, are you making no line then? Yes, Applejack dearest, I've decided to make some fancy farm clothes. Rarity broke off as she avoided a mud puddle. Oh, something like that. The fussy unicorn turned to look at Spike. My little Spiky Wikey is helping. Isn't that right, Spiky? The dragon nodded. Yeah, it sure is. His purple scales gleamed in the sunlight, and they flashed in Applejack's eyes as she rode them at the luster dragon. Even though it says chapter 1 again, I'm going to assume it's chapter 2. So, the only Charlie Pony couldn't help but admire the young dragon. He did everything Rarity asked, even though he didn't have a chance with her. Applejack cringed. Rarity just didn't seem to see Spike's affection towards her. Either that or she ignores it, Applejack theorized. The orange farm mare led the white unicorn and the purple and green love-struck dragon to her barn. Here, y'all go do what you need to do, Rarity. I'll just be working. She shook her fringe of ratty blonde hair out the way as she watched the two enter her barn. I'm just surprised Rarity would want to work in the barn. I mean, darn tootin'. Applejack went as she trotted along the path to her apple orchard. I bet it's beginning to work. The mare smiled. Yee-haw! She cried, running up and took off down the hood of her beautiful apples. The other pony galloped through her trees, her strong back legs propelling her forward. Her smile shone in her eyes as she took in her work, her life, her destiny, all before her. And the apple stopped as she got to a southern part of the trees. She tugged at a bucket from behind the tree she had left earlier and got to work. She crouched and then, at the right moment, put all her weight on her front legs as her hind legs kicked with all her might onto the tree. A cascade of perfect blood-red apples would collapse from the bucket, and then she would move on to the next tree and the next, until the sun had started to lower and everything evening was drawing near. Applejack whipped the sweat from her forehead and collected the buckets in the cart she was pulling. She then struggled to pull the cart up the hill. Sure, she was strong, but she was tired from 4 days' work. That cart wasn't as light as a feather. At the top, she straightened her signature hat and pulled the cart inside the barn. She would unload it later. Her eyes got used to the dim light of the barn, and she saw Rarity. A sign buttons on nose and sketched to Spike. The young dragon would grab them all would struggle to make sure they didn't fall out of place. Applejack smiled. Let me help you with some of that, Spike. She nudged some of the papers under her back. Hey, Applejack dearest, would you like to come to sleep over with the girls? Toy's castle. She needs some people over there. It's so big. Rarity spoke in a big city accent. Consider me pleased as punch, Applejack smiled. Unless it will be like last time. The mare frowned, her white freckles punching up. The trio trotted outside the apple acres and started the trip to Twilight's castle. Chapter 3. The trip to Twilight's wasn't exactly easy, especially since Rarity carried only half her notes with her magic, leaving Applejack and Spike to do the rest. They slowly trotted along the path. Every now and then a pebble would make Spike trip and drop all his notes. And Applejack would give them all hers so she could chase after them. She pounced on what seemed like the 50th note. She carried them in her mouth, making sure not to get them wet and dropped them as Spike's claws looking triumphant. He picked her note back up and placed them gently in the crooked of Applejack's neck and back. Her shriveling as the coat dragon's claw brushed her back. She was a very ticklish pony after all. She stared at the young dragon with her pretty lime green eyes as he turned his love heart-filled eyes towards the beautiful pony in front of him. He was practically drilling as the trio arrived at Toy's regal castle. Rarely used so much to knock on the door. There you three are. You three are here. Come on, everyone's waiting. Toy practically dragged the three in. Well, you're mighty cheerful today, Sugar Cube. Applejack grinned at her eloquent friend. Applejack followed Twilight, Rarity, and Spike into the room where the rest of the main three were. Applejack froze in the entryway. The sight was horrendous. Fluttershy's eyes were widened with shock as she hid under the spare bed. Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie were currently frozen as Rainbow chuckled, a pillow in her hooves. We totally weren't having a pillow fight. Right, Pinkie? Two answers the poofy main pony. Two answers. The poofy main pony porter party came from Toy's closet. It was so fun. I even stuffed my cannon full of pillows. Pinkie squealed the easily excited mayor, setting it off her cannon with a simple flick of her pink hoof. A boom sound as the room was covered in pillows. Applejack swiped her hoof down to wipe a pillow off of her face. Everyone was doing the same. Afterwards, it all glared at Pinkie. What? It's better when I put all the cake batter in the cannon. That didn't go as well as planned. The big mayor's burrow scratching left the memory. A smile was lighting up the room. Hours passed as they started a massive pillow fight, everyone having different tactics. Twilight and Rarity hiding while they used their magic, and Rainbow Dash would fly up from above, throwing down below on the unsuspected ponies. Boo! Would just yell, surprise! In your face, and then whack you with a pillow, resulting on giggles all around. Fluttershy was hiding, hoping she wouldn't get hit. Spike was running around yelling, and as soon as the pillow came hurtling towards Rarity, he would dive in the way to protect her. After he didn't throw her head in with the pillow, she just stood in the middle, pretending to be an easy target. Truth is, she wasn't. As soon as the pillow flew at her, she would turn around a bucket, sink right into the pillow through its face. That all you got, Rainbow? Applejack flicked her mane out of her eyes and a triumphant grin as she kicked a pillow into Rainbow's face, throwing the Rainbow mane pegs in the wall. You're on, AJ! Rainbow Dash's eyes narrowed in determination as she flicked the pillow in her on her face. Chapter 4. Others Note. Hi guys, I don't usually leave others notes much, but I want to thank all those kind people out there who have given me amazing views and support both of my stories. And I will be starting a new story in a few days. How exciting! Two daredevil ponies stared each other down. Suddenly, Rainbow made a move. She flew upwards while holding a pillow in her hind hooves. All the other ponies backed away as the two mares got ready for one heck of a hurdle. The pillow at Applejack, the front pony narrowly missing the soft pillow. Still in her duck position, Applejack grasped the pillow in her blonde tail. She suddenly threw it in the air. Rainbow Dash, looking a bit confused, followed the pillow with her bit gentle eyes. While the pillow was in midair, Applejack leaned forward onto her front hooves, and as the pillow came down, she bucked it right into Rainbow's surprised face. The two threw and bucked, giving all they had. The rest of the main four and Spike followed every pillow, chuckled with their eyes of teal, blue, purple, and green. Applejack chucked the pillow at Rainbow Dash. The rainbow-haired mare, catching the tail and throwing it right back at Applejack, it hit the stunned orange man in the face. She shook it off, but she was too late. A rain of pillows cascaded from above, covering her in pillows. Her instinct kicked in, canceling out the rise to the surface, but she stopped before she did, thinking of her way back plan. The other pony dug a tunnel underneath the thick blanket of pillows. She grabbed a couple in her way. Here it was, the ultimate pillow revenge. She burst upwards, her strong back legs firing her weight at the air. She threw a few pillows at Rainbow Dash, who had her back turned, waiting for Applejack to rise. The silent Pegasus spinning around in shock. Pegasus bucked another pillow at her in shock. The athletic pony falling back into all the pillows. Applejack started chuckling, and soon Rainbow Dash joined in. Soon all the ponies and Dragon were chortling, except Rarity, who was doing a more ladylike giggle. After the own pillow fight had finished and they had stopped at laughing, Twilight looked out the window to realize the moon was high in the sky. She shooed everyone off to bed, including shooing Spike to his bed in Twilight's bedroom. This is no time for a young Dragon to be up. Twilight, I don't have a pillow or blanket. Applejack looked around awkwardly. Of course, I'll go get you a blanket from the supply closet, but you should be able to find a pillow pretty quickly. Lavender Mare stared, staring at the pillow-covered floor. Alrighty then. Applejack moved to a spot near one of the many windowsills and collapsed on a mattress. Pillow finding was hard work. She grabbed the pillow closest and lifted her head up slightly to let the pillow slide. She was tired. She had to get up amazingly early to do all her chores on the farm, so she had never stayed up so late before. She opened her eyes slightly as Twilight entered and laid the blanket on the earth pony with her magic. She then turned out the lights, lying on her mattress. Good night, every pony. Twilight called her best friends. The other five replying their good nights as well. Abstract closed her green eyes. After a minute of flying, she heard whispers. Are you asleep yet, Pinky? A slightly scratchy voice sounded. Rainbow Dash. Abstract placed the voice. Dopey dokie loki. Pink Pie replied in a loud whisper. The orange man put her ears back against her head, trying to shut out the voices. You, Twilight? Rainbow's voice rang out again in the large room. No. Fluttershy? Not yet. Lieutenant Pegasus answered. Look, dearies, nobody's asleep yet, so let's just have some girl talk. Everyone but Applejack muttered their agrees. Reddy flicked the light switch on with her magic. Applejack grumbled under her breath and turned around as the bright light blinded her eyes. The girls gossiped. Oh, and Reddy, I haven't told you yet. Guess what? Twilight's voice was with cheer. Oh, what is it, darling? Reddy's voice sounded excited. Someone was coming down from Candlelight. What was her name again? Prancy Pants? Fancy Pants! Reddy squealed. Applejack snorted. There was no point going back to sleep. She had rolled over to face the other five. Yes, when I was in Candlelight the other day to visit the princess, I was on the train station when I asked him where he was going to. He said Ponyville, saying he had rented a house so he could see Ponyville in all its glory. Levitar Icon quoted, smiling. Reddy was awestruck, her many blue eyes sparkling with glee. She shrieked. And it gets better. I appointed you as his official tour guide. Reddy put her fanny out of nowhere and fainted onto it. Her hoofs splayed over her forehead.